Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam and Carter face off over Hope. Liam rejected Ivy because he only has eyes for Hope, so Ivy will supposedly suppose that's commodity Hope should know. Liam truly seems to have put his flip-flopping ways behind him, at least at this point in the story. Hope will take that into consideration and maybe let herself imagine a reunion with Liam, especially since it'd exhilaration Beth. Hope will be reticent to throw down her engagement to Carter, who's anxious to tie the knot as soon as possible. Hope's haggling with a romantic dilemma that's only going to get more complicated from then. After Liam dotes on Beth and reminds Hope of how much he wants their family back, he'll give his partner a lot to suppose about. Liam will also face off with Carter, who'll suppose Liam needs to understand that Hope's taken and that he's serious about this ASAP marriage. There's presumably nothing Carter could say or do to make Liam stand down at this point. Hope is Aunt Carter's woman. Yet, so that'll be enough of a reason for Liam to keep fighting for her. Luna will seek baby evidence. At Forrester Creations, Ivy will make Hope indeed more torn about her future. At the Forrester house, Electra and Will have an amazing first time in bed together. Indeed so, Will's going to be detracted over the masked woman who came into his room after the party. Electra may smell that Will's mind is nearly differently, but he'll do his stylish to give her the attention she deserves anyway. Luna will seek evidence that she's got Will's bun in the roaster, which may bear sneaking out for inventories. Luna to end up with a gestation test, so she'll take it and examine the results. A Remy maternity twist could be brewing. Will Remy come Luna provisory baby daddy to salvage her Will plan? Luna seems convinced that she's got a little Spencer bun in the roaster. Since there was supposedly no birth control involved and cleaner women are incredibly rich, it's indeed possible Luna got pregnant that night. It's also possible that Luna will end up with a problem on her hands. What if masked Luna's deception didn't score her the gestation she was easily hoping for? Luna might have to get a little more creative. There could still be a chance for Luna to regain her plan if she gets pregnant by someone differently snappily. Luna developed a fellowship with Remy, who seems to truly watch about her. Remy may have a crush that Luna could take advantage of by soliciting him into bed with her coming. Luna reveals her survival to Remy. His relief over that news could lead to some passion. Luna might get pregnant by Remy rather and try to pass the baby off as Will's. It'd be easy for Luna to lie about how far along she's and alter any maternity tests that are demanded. Luna might indeed get Remy on board with her plan to deceive Will if she manipulates him. Whatever the case, Luna needs a baby for the plot she's cooked up. Luna was hoping for a Spencer heir at law. She may need an volition if that one time with Will didn't get the gestation results she wanted. Luna might have to offer up a fake Spencer baby rather, so Remy could be the biopater. Who makes that be? Effects could get tricky when it comes to Luna's due date, but she might resolve to figure the rest out as she goes. Thomas to face off against Brooke. Luna takes a gestation test. Liam continued to be fixated on getting his family back. The man formerly confessed his passions to Hope. She reminded Liam that she's engaged to Carter. Liam isn't giving up and is indeed using Beth to ambush Hope. At one point, Carter will have a man-to-man converse with Liam about Hope. Ivy is dissatisfied over being rejected by Liam. Still, she also just wants him to be happy. However, also Ivy is going to try to support that, if the only woman he wants is Hope. At the same time, Ivy realizes Hope is engaged to Carter and isn't technically available. Despite that, Ivy will acquaint Hope into how explosively Liam feels about her. Luna will take a gestation test. Of course, Lee won't know anything about this. At least, not yet. Luna will find out if she created a phenomenon or not. However, that will pose some fresh problems for Will and Electra. If Luna is pregnant. Lee also said that she was going to talk to a council to figure out a way to secure Luna's future. So, I wonder how the baby will factor into all of that. Luna seems to suppose that a baby will keep her out of captivity. Still, pregnant women go to captivity all the time, and have their babies there as well. There's also Thomas's return. anticipate him to reunite with Taylor and hang Brooke. Brooke continued to deal with her broken heart. Meanwhile, Taylor and Ridge will continue planning their marriage. Brooke will also have a converse with Katie as well as a client named Rana. Thomas and Hope will cross paths, which should be intriguing. Eventually, what happens with Luna, Will, and Elektra? Thomas to issue a warning. Luna takes a gestation test. Ivy does some matchmaking. Carter wants to marry Hope right down. The COO allowed. He eventually had Hope to himself. Still, Liam used Beth to get Hope to spend time with them. Of course, who can say no to an unlovable little girl? Carter will watch this commerce. At some point, he warns Liam that he's going to marry Hope and will treat her well. Liam has no mistrustfulness that Carter loves Hope, but he also loves his ex-wife and wants her reverse. Ivy wanted to get back together with Liam. The jewelry developer indeed summoned up her courage to tell him how she felt. Still, Liam turned her down and explained the only woman he wants in his life is Hope. Ivy was understanding about Liam's wishes. Next, she'll warn Hope about what Liam said. It seems that if Ivy can't have Liam, also she'll make sure he ends up with Hope. Thomas is eventually back. The youthful man goes to reunite with his agitated mama, Taylor. Also, Thomas goes to give Brooke a warning. In an exercise clip, Katie watches as Thomas gives Brooke a warning to stay down from Taylor and Ridge. Taylor continued to plan her marriage to Ridge. Still, Brooke still is stewing over her former honey. Steffi is still in France. She'll not want to miss her parents' marriage, so she should come back soon enough. Luna takes a gestation test and it's positive. It really will, baby? Will and Elektra will have a big mess on their hands. Carter wanting to elope with Hope while Liam insists that he wants his family back together after the fire he lately faced. Carter proposed to Hope a while ago. She said yes with no vacillation, which is different from how she replied when Thomas proposed a little over a time before. The two planned to start marriage medications, but Liam got sick. Carter was probative of Hope spending time with Liam and their son as he lived out his remaining days. It turned out that Grace had faked Liam's brain excrescence to fiddle him out a plutocrat with her cure. Liam realized after he learned he'd live that he wanted to put his family with Hope back together. Hope tried to let him down fluently, but it didn't feel to get through to Liam that she was interested in starting their relationship again. Liam did a bit of his own letting down readily lately. Ivy told him she wanted to try a relationship, but he told her he wanted his family reunited. Luna returns home to find Sheila and Lee ready and staying to question her. She tries to play down her fading act, but her grandmothers aren't buying what she's dealing. Sheila calms herself and asks Luna to explain. Luna says she has been taking care of herself all her life. Lee reminds her granddaughter where that way of living got her. One foolish mistake and she'll end up in captivity. Lee says she's looking for an attorney to help secure her freedom. Luna says they don't need to worry as she has a plan of her own. She flashes back to violating Will when Sheila brings her around saying they need to know about her plan. Will is getting dressed and flashing back to the night ahead. He has some good recollections of being with Elektra but also remembers all the drinking and Cleric putting him to bed. Everything gets kind of fuzzy as he remembers who he thinks was Elektra coming into the room. Cleric knocks and is impressed youthful Will is over and about. He explains important liquor was consumed and a good rest was necessary.